first one.
Oh my God. Oh, bitch, no, I did not. Oh, God, they're gonna go look back on the damn camera. I'm inviting you, so I was like, ouch! Fuck! I just hit my whole like butter croissant monkey balls. Crispy honey glazed barbecue steak pussy.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Tonight we've got a good AFC matchup on tap between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now ETN to start the drive. And he's got some space here. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 10.
Hey, Alpha.
Lawrence will throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 41-yard line.
Hey, Echo. Go, go.
Now Lawrence to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
On the ready.
Here now is second and 10, again from the 41. ETN up the middle. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. Straight ahead, ETN. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On second down, ETN once more. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Lawrence. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And, partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse, except he carried the ball all the time. Now they get it to him a variety of ways, but you're right. They want to run their offense through him.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
To throw again on second down. Lawrence. Throw left side complete to Ingram. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
They'll run with ETN. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Jaguars put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
What'd you say, bro?
I said I should have picked the Titans.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
No, good shit.
And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Trayvon Walker makes the tackle. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams.
Let's go!
Past the 20.
Come on!
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From the 10. And he returns this to the 22. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
Let's go!
Rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. Knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. A nice pickup of 17 yards. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. It's Eckler again. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 2nd down, Eckler. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler.
Oh, man.
Tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
And, partner, when you run the ball on 3rd and 2, You're telling the whole world you've got nothing but confidence in your offensive line and your runner, and you expect to get it. But they were stuffed on that play. Only got 1 yard. Great job by the defensive front, the linebackers. Everyone got involved to force a 4th down.
On 4th down, Herbert.
Hey.
One, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Oh, they were so close to the goal line, Charles. 4th down, they figure, well, we'll go for it. But the decision to pass winds up being a bad one with that interception.
Well, I think you said it really well. They may have just figured we're this close, we may as well go for it. Or they had a plan right from the beginning coming into this game to be aggressive. In any event, it didn't work out for them.
They'll start on the ground, ETN. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room that if you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
Ah!
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. This time they stay on the ground. And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. DeAndre Carter back deep. Fielded just inside the 30. So call that a 56-yard punt with a return of about 11. And control of the football switching hands with very little
I feel like I
time
might have fucked it
remaining
up.
until the half. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
All right.
Well, Charles, it's so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Eckler going to get it again on second
Who
down.
watching this camera?
Oh,
nigga!
45 yards on the ground for him now.
Damn!
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got
They had to
something
stop you
going
because you
in the
ain't supposed to
running
give
game.
that at all.
What about this? What about this?
Up the middle with Eckler. Room here to run.
Oh, come on!
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Eckler now between the tackles.
I like
And
it.
he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Caught by
What the fuck, bro?
and he's
Down.
going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Herbert. That is caught.
Nice,
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 18. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler.
Are you fucking serious,
Oh,
bro?
he didn't like that!
Yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that
Come on.
preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now a 1st carry for their fullback. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you 1st downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man you can just turn and hand it to.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. On the give, this is Eckler. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool him on that play.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
All right, field goal gets you the lead here. I mean, but I might want to just go ahead and go for something big.
Oh, come on, you got to kick it.
I mean, you got to be glad I'm not the head coach here, right? The whole team would want to revolt at this point.
Oh, you need.
It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in
That's
the
crazy.
fourth. What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, 1 through the post, and this thing could be over. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
You believe in second chances?
Hot.
Because they gave you that interception. That nigga wide the fuck open. And I threw it in the air. But what I'm saying is, I did a high throw, bro. Ain't no fucking way you gonna pick that.
The handoff, it's
You're not finna pick that when I did a high throw and I lobbed it. Come on now, bro. Let's be real.
No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. If they get nothing else here on 3rd down, it'd be a 53-yard attempt from this spot. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now it's Herbert. Williams.
Let's go!
Touchdown, LA. Mike Williams. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chargers have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of.
Oh, he missed.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
I should be like 30.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. From the 10.
Oh!
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call.
I said that's me!
To potential daggers, it's intercepted.
Go!
Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Agreed, that's twice now in this
Good game, bro.
Always, my
A lot
nigga.
of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
On the ground, it's Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Eckler going to get it again on second down. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On third down, here's Eckler. And a short gain here, down to the 22. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
I'll fuck around and miss this shit.
I mean, still ain't no time on the clock, bro. Ain't got no timeouts. All right, I got no deep threat at wide receiver.
Shit, mad, nigga.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And
Come
that
on,
will
man.
extend
Shit,
their
mad,
lead
my
even
nigga.
further.
Well, some field goals are bigger than others, and that one makes this a 2-score game.
And with the way their defense has played all game long, that's kind of a love letter to them because that might very well be all the points they need.
Taken from about the 12. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Ready, set.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly. Onside kick and get the ball back.
You're
and
a
then score
bad
again,
man.
But they can't worry
You're a
about the
very
last 2
bad
points.
man.
The only
And you
thing
keep
that matters
thinking
is
bad
scoring
thoughts
quickly.
And
about
this is
me.
intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off.
Hell no. We gone home. Good game.
Probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers.
Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4? So we always
That's about me.
Can't get on. My nigga not on.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Chargers. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway in Southern California. Taken from about the 12. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Dak going to start out going to the air. That one complete to Elliott. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Play action now. Prescott. Open man is Noah Brown. 7 yards there and a first down. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Oh, come on!
It's Brown. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 36. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Prescott swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll be brought down at the 27. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Prescott from the gun.
Wow,
This will be caught by Brown. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
Damn.
Prescott to throw it. Pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Again, it's Elliott pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it, throw it. I don't just want one static play.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Ezekiel Elliott unable to punch it in. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
They snap it to Herbert. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. It's such a costly interception. Nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
We're scoreless after 1. Started the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they come up now 2nd and goal. They'll try again. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert, he's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. And this is caught by Williams. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. They'll run here with Eckler. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now Eckler. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of the
Three yards remain for 2nd down. It's Eckler again. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Herbert on 3rd down now. Caught left side, Williams. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward, creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I can't hike the ball.
Here is Eckler, and this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Play action. It's Herbert. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least have something to, quote-unquote, hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to the half.
Taken from about the 12. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be.
Oh!
Downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway.
Very short kick taken right at the 20.
And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Charger drive about to get going.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Up the middle with Eckler. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
Even keeping the back end for extra protection on third down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
On 4th down, Herbert. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Play fake. Here's Prescott.
Right.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Prescott now from the 50.
Oh, that happened!
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Prescott to throw on 4th.
Get in there!
Brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, That is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On 2nd and 9. Herbert, throw right side is into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Eckler now between the tackles. To the 36-yard line, stop there. A gain of 3, 2nd down. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Herbert. Throwing the out route. He's got Eckler. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 18. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. He's got room at the 30. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 27-yard line. Up the middle. Here's Elliott. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Play action now. Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys answered back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Important extra point up and through, and the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. From the 6. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. A give, Eckler running to the right. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Herbert going to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense, say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
Come on!
Late, it's intercepted. And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this football game. We talk about making winning plays. That is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side.
I'm saying the game over, but I just quit. It's over. I'm telling you, it's over.
Why you turn the mic on?
They keep on the ground with Elliott.
Why you mad, brother?
I ain't mad,
Give
nigga.
him 3 on 1st down.
Well, why you get so hostile then if you ain't mad?
Because why you turn your mic on after you won the game, nigga? That's all I'm saying. You bitch, nigga. You should have been talking the whole time.
Because I'm in game chat, bro. I'm not. How, bro?
Get the fuck out of here.
Charles, in these lower scoring games, you know it better than anybody. Points are at such a premium, but taking care of the football is king. They played turnover free from whistle to whistle, and they come through with a victory.
Yeah, and that's what won them the game because even doing it that way, being that clean partner, they weren't able to really run away with this game. So that tells us just how important it was to make sure you played mistake-free football. That led to the victory.
I fucked that whole shit up. I'm gonna turn that shit on. That's weird. that shit.
मेरा दोस्त भी गालियां मुझे दे रहा था because he also did it. Grant कह रहा था I'm never betting on Pakistan cricket again. Why did you tell me to do this? गालियां बहुत करीब थे बाबा. मैंने कब डाला था 0 for 2 पे.
Coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Green Bay Packers.
Not sure. अभी तक तो वीडियो गेम्स खेल रहा है. He's online. क्या कह सकते हैं? He's online right now. But वो हर वक्त online होता है. वो अपना PS5 नहीं बंद करता. उसका PS4 है. वो अपना PS4 नहीं बंद करता. वो क्या कर रहा है? छुट्टियाँ enjoy. Oh, I'm not sure. वो business में कुछ कर रहा है, I think.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On play action, it's Rodgers. The left side completion to Jones. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he is going to have a Packers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to
check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
and a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Here's Rodgers. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Now it's Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And the Packers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this
अभी मेरी
drive
गेम
with 6
खत्म होती है ना
points.
बाबा
That was a
मैं
pretty
बाहर
good
जरा
job by
वॉक
the
करके
defense, I
जाऊंगा
thought,
चेक
right? I mean,
करूंगा
they had
कहाँ
to go
पार्क
on
कर
their check
सकते
down, but
हैं
still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force
because
him
it's
to come back to a
opposite
receiver that's a
direction
little
of
bit shorter in
Starbucks.
the route, you've done your job on defense,
ये
but
तो
still,
ऑनलाइन है
they pick up the first down.
And he's going to
नहीं हाँ
Crosby with the extra point, and
नहीं
it's now
not
a
here
7-0
not
game.
here so
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Oh, what?
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A handoff. It's Eckler. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play there for L.A. 51 yards on the ground. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. On the give, this is Eckler. Stops short of the 25, but that second effort got him a couple extra. Jair Alexander up to make the tackle.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this.
Quit the game. This nigga quit the game. I'm about to hop on a duty. That nigga quit, bro. I don't want to hop on the duty. Let me switch up, though.